Hey guys, it's Raleigh here and welcome to episode 18 of Let's FIFA 17. And in this episode, we're going to continue our journey towards some of those special squad building cards. There is the Gaspar, the Costa, and the Payet card. And at this stage, I got the coins for at least to do the Costa squad building challenge because I have 122,000 coins now, and then I picked up a Snyder card, and I picked this card up before the weekend. The gameplay we'll see in this episode is some trading and a bit of gameplay sort of spread throughout before the weekend and over the weekend. I haven't had that much time on my hands to record FIFA and play FIFA the last couple of days, especially university taking up a lot of my time, but yeah, I decided to do a bit of trading before the weekend, did some with Snyder here, picked two up for 55,000 coins, and I picked one up for 47,000 coins, just sniping them, and they would sell for around 62,000 coins just before the weekend. Since then, they dropped around 20,000 coins in price, and I'm hoping these Scream Team cards will drop even more. I believe it's until tomorrow, they will still have the boosted stats, and then they will go back to normal. And then I think there's like 2 days more where you can try and complete the squad building challenges. So I don't know how much these cards will drop, but at this stage we have at least enough coins to pick up 4 Scream Team cards, and that means we should be able to get Gaspar and Costa through the squad building challenges. But I sort of also want to try and get Payet, so if it is such that I can get Costa and Payet instead of Costa and Gaspar, I'll try and go for that. But that is basically my thought. I'll save my coins onto sort of the very last day of the squad building challenges and then see how many of them I can complete. Because Payet would be an awesome card to get, I think, just as well as Costa and Gaspar. But yeah, going into the draft, I was playing in the semi-finals and I was struggling. I haven't played too much FIFA this week, and yeah, I didn't play too much the week before that, so I definitely feel my FIFA level has dropped a little bit. Other people definitely gotten a whole lot better at the game. They got more hours into the game, and I haven't played that much, so felt a bit rusty, not really too sure how to play, and this guy was dominating me, and yeah, I only got back into the match off a long shot from Bale. I got onto the pitch in the second half, but in the second half, I sort of, I was able to defend his crosses. He was going with a lot of crosses in this match, and I started to sort of create chances, and in the end, we'd go into extra time, and he would play it on through to Di Maria, and I got a good chance, but I could not put the ball into the back of net, and we continue on here into the box. I will play to Inaki Williams, getting on into extra time, using the shielding onto Kriariak, onto the post, and Bale is there on the rebound. It is no beautiful play at all, because I really had to try hard if I wanted to get a result out of this, and I was thinking, let's try and get as far as possible into the draft, because we'll get better rewards, basically, and that would maybe get me some more coins in order to get these Scream Team players. So I won the semi-finals, a tough game, and I moved on through into the final. And what I also did was, this was before my key matchups was released, I went out and picked up a bunch of Dortmund players because Schalke and Dortmund played this weekend, and I thought that might be a marquee matchup. And it ended up being so, and I would sell these guys on for a little bit of profit. However, didn't make as much profit as I wanted to. When I picked them up, other people were also looking to pick them up probably, so their prices had gone up a little bit at the stage where I picked them up, and the squad building challenge only allowed you to have one German player, so there's so many German players from both Schalke and Dortmund that the German players from those clubs didn't go up that much in price, but still I'll make a little bit of profit on them, which you'll see a little bit later. But first off, we have the final in the draft, and I tried to read my opponent's pass in the first goal, but I just didn't get my defender positioned right. I was like trying to cover his shot as well in the end, and yeah, or the possibility of a shot, and he went up 1-0, and here I was trying to do a fake shot, and you don't see it. I didn't realize this before halftime, but I actually got my player sent off here. Turan got sent off the pitch, and it was just all sorts of messy at this stage. Nothing worked for me. At least my opponent wouldn't put the ball into the back of the net a second time, and I was just struggling. It's just as the semifinals, I was not playing very well. I was not very happy with the way I was playing FIFA, and I feel like, I don't know, some of these games where your opponent don't really push towards you and sort of just let the AI defend for them, I just cannot seem to skill those guys. Like, if you run down the wing full sprint and they sprint with you and you cut in behind, the AI just is right on you and takes the ball off you. I'm struggling against that kind of stuff, and unfortunately I will lose the final. I had a lot of possession, but I couldn't do anything with it. I didn't create big enough chances, and thus I did lose in the final. However, I did get a rare players pack. So a 50k pack, I was happy with that. I would, of course, have liked to win the final, but still, a 50k pack, we get a bunch of rare players, but with my pack luck not exactly being the best, we didn't get anyone amazing. However, it's a lot of players that will sell on and give us a bit of profit. And I also sold on all of these Dortmund players. And it saw me having 216,000 coins. We started out this episode with around 122,000 coins after having bought that Snyder. So I think I had maybe around 170,000 coins. So we made around, I don't know, 50k profit, 40 to 50k profit. And following that, I thought it was time to do some of the squad building challenges. I didn't want to complete the full marquee matchups. I wanted to complete the Dortmund and Schalke one because one, I had some Dortmund players, and two, it was the one with the best prices. The other ones seemed like very expensive to pick the players up for compared to the rewards. I think there was just a gold players pack where you get one rare item and then some normal packs with consumable items, and it's so expensive to go and pick up all those players. I didn't really deem it worth it. However, they released some new nations and league hybrids where you can get a lot of pack rewards. So I went out and did those because there's a lot of player packs to be gotten from those, and I thought maybe I can make a bit of profit on that. So first up, I did the nations one. I built a bunch of different league squads basically, and I think I spent around 15 to 20,000 coins on those. I got some coins back and I got a bunch of packs. Next up, I spent around 40,000 coins, and then I completed the leagues one where you basically just had to build a bunch of squads with players from the same nationality. The first one being a Danish one, the next one being a Spanish one, and yeah, I just tried to pick up as cheap players as possible on the market. The most expensive definitely being the starting 11 one. Build a Colombian squad for the 9 leagues one, and the starting 11 one, I built an Argentinian squad. You need a player with loyalty, and I had the Atletico Madrid player, I think it's Fernandez. I had gotten him from an untradeable pack at one stage, so I decided to throw him in, and thus I got 11 packs from about, I guess, 60,000 coins I spent in order to complete all of those squad building challenges, and my hope was, of course, to make some of those coins back. There's a lot of sort of player packs. I think there's 2 prime players packs, which basically is 6 rare players in a 12 player pack or something like that. So a lot of stuff to open up and hopes of maybe getting something good. But it's like, I don't know, my pack luck on this account, I haven't gotten like anyone big. I gotten the small players that might go for 5 to 10,000 coins, but getting someone major, it's just not really been popping up, and we've been opening quite a lot of packs from these squad building challenges, so I'm not feeling too lucky. It'd be nice to get a player that might go for 50,000 coins or something like that, but yeah, we got some 83s, but those are the 83s which just sells for like 1,000 coins, or just discard price, and really not getting the most of luck. However, with the new squad building challenges being out, where you have to build nation and league hybrids, the non-rare player still goes for a nice bit of coins, and here we got an 84 rated player. I got a little bit excited with the big player, but the player turned out to be Martinez, which just doesn't go for much. But yeah, as I said, the non-rares would definitely sell on, and I had over 100 players from this. I filled up my transfer list, and these guys will sell on and will make our coins back, which we spent on doing the squad building challenges. So we'll see how many coins we have at the start of the next episode, where we probably will jump back into the divisions, I'm thinking, and at the same time we'll do some more trading to see if we maybe can push towards getting Pirate as well. We'll see. Anyways, this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope to have the next episode out in a couple of days time, maybe 1 or 2 days. I can't really promise anything because of university, but hopefully be out soon, and that is pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.